My documentary. I've decided to find out how aware teenagers are today of different cultures. I will find this out by asking questions to students aged 16 to 18. In this documentary, I'll be asking questions to show how the two cultures are similar to each other. My case study for my documentary is the idea of rising K-pop music in English-speaking environments. I picked K-pop as my case study because I'm personally interested in the topic and I would like to know other people's ideas on it. With interviews, first I'll ask questions about primary research about how they get their information. So when looking at the news, how they get their information, where do you get it from?
Primarily probably Facebook, along with YouTube, and then occasionally news channels.
The TV.
What news channels do you watch then?
BBC News.
Social media to get everything?
Sometimes.
Where from? Like Facebook,
YouTube mainly.
Social media?
Do you go through YouTube, Facebook,
Twitter? Probably, I don't know.
Do you follow the singers and performers? Or just follow more like actors?
Like a mix of both.
Philip DeFranco.
SourceFed.
It's more of they make me aware of some things. I'll then sort of look into it myself a little before, believing. But most of them, you kind of have it in your mind if they're believable or not. Well, I'll make sure that it's sort of not just them saying it. I'll make sure to look if, other news channels and such are sort of reporting on it.
Follow mainly like English-speaking celebrities, or is there like Spanish, like people who like Spanish but also
Trying to say.
Hey.
I think I follow like mainly people who speak English because I can't speak any other language.
When you're in the country, but is it because you like a Facebook group like BBC, or is it just someone sharing it?
It's more from people sharing it, but then a lot of people share news links what aren't even true, fake headlines sort of thing. Bit of a clickbait.
I get shared information.
Do you follow anything instead of watching?
No.
And you spoke about even
Yeah.
Get it. I see it. Yeah. Yeah. On the news. Yeah, TV and Twitter and YouTube.
What I'm looking at news, is it primarily news that's happening in the UK, or is it more international than that?
Some days it'll be completely British sort of stuff. Other days it'll be a mix of both. It's never just international though, it's always sort of a bit of the UK news in there as well.
Most of it's British.
When you're talking about getting information from YouTube, do you watch international news before, or like just British or just American? Or?
It varies. Some days I'll just watch the American YouTuber Philip DeFranco. Other times I'll go into sort of some Spanish ones if I'm sort of following a story. I don't go out there looking for stories from different nations though.
Now that I've interviewed my students about how they get their news and their information, I'll ask about my case study and K-pop music. With this, I'll find out their opinions on what they think of K-pop music. I'll ask them questions based on the artist I have picked for them to listen to. The songs I have picked are I Will Show You by Ali, Bang 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 by Big Bang, and Blood, Sweat and Tears by BTS. I'll ask my participants about the audition process, the training, age ratings on music videos, and how international K-pop music should be. The first song was by Ali,
Oh.
but her English name is Amy Lee. She was brought up in America when she was 27. She moved over to Korea, start singing. She moved over there in like 2010, and she's also been in Korean dramas and stuff like that. She was on a TV show called Singers and Trainees, and
Like X Factor.
like X Factor.
Okay.
And after 2 years of training, he like brought her to this which was very great fun to go through training because it's not over 5 years. Do you think that 5 years is like a long time to be training to become a singer?
Not really. I think it's a kind of a short amount of time.
Her fandom is called Aliens. After listening to her songs, did you become an alien?
Definitely.
No, you didn't like the song?
Good song and all. I'm not going to go out of my way to sort of listen to it. Plus, I'm not that sort of fanboy type music.
The second band was Big Bang, and there's 5 members. There's G-Dragon,
Yep.
Top, Taeyang, they sang, and Suga.
They sound lovely.
The group got together in like 2006, so they're all friends till the year after. And when they're on they were like, they were involved for like 2 stars a year. G-Dragon and Taeyang were the 2 members of the band who were like become trainees. They were 2000 and 2011. Very excited for them to go together. Top was an underground rapper called Tempo.
Oh.
And G-Dragon recommended the network for their singing. Began and they sang 2 different audition shows. They have to do the song in Japanese, so they have Japanese versions of the song. Even though they're out of band, they go off and do their own singles and they collab with each other and upload in their like community.
Yeah.
So they don't have to like break up to do their own thing. How do you feel about like many people doing the audition process and they go on TV?
It's good.
Yeah. Do you think it works?
Yeah, because they can get like noticed easy because they're on TV.
I think it's fair, like they go in on, they're singing, they're showing their talent, and then boom, it's covered.
And yet, in the UK, you go on X Factor. You come second, and then it all goes good. Come first, then you're screwed. I haven't seen Leon Lewis in a long, long time. But I've seen James Arthur. James Arthur win? Exactly, James Arthur's done so well because he came second.
We've been training as well. Let's do Japanese fiction, Korean fiction, singing lessons, and let's do dance lessons. Do you think that's all our training?
Yep. Yeah.
With the groups, there's only one leader, and they're learning English as well. Do you think they need to learn English?
Yeah. Lots of people speak English.
Not really. Like, there's more countries that like don't speak English. Like, just because there's many countries that do, you've got like Spanish countries.
To be fair, I find most countries seem to speak English now, due to the fact that England seems to be one of the most popular languages, most grown languages, even though I'm pretty sure it's Mandarin. I don't know, if they do English songs, they're sort of fighting for a bigger market then. And so you have to think, is it worth their time and effort to learn English, to jump into a market what's already full from every country in the world? Because there's a lot of popular musicians from everywhere, from Jamaica to the UK to America, and they sort of run the market with English songs. So I don't know, I feel because they've got a following, obviously, they've got a following in the UK, why change it up?
So the group was BTS, or Bangtan Boys, or Bulletproof Boy Scouts.
That's cute.
There's 7 of them. There's V, Sugar, S-U-G-A,
I like sugar.
Jin, J-I-N,
I like gin.
Jungkook, Rock Monster, Jimin, and J-Hope. They were first defeated for Big Hit, and they were different in 2010 and 2011. The original lineup for the band changed so many times before they actually make their album. Before debuting in 2013, Rap Monster was already an underground rapper, and he recorded several albums, and he wanted to be an actor. Sugar was also an underground rapper. J-Hope was a street dancer. Jimin was a dancer as well, like London, and then got into Vancouver. He was in a lot of agencies before I picked someone with BTS.
Right.
The newest album, Wings, was #1 US Billboard charts, 19th in Canada, 62nd in the UK, and you saw that was in Asia, Europe, Australia, North America, South America. They've won Best World Performer in 2015, and they recently went to the award for Asian Music Artist of the Year.
So with the Billboard thing, is that a sort of separate thing for like K-pop or?
The US.
Yeah.
No, that's the US. How many people are
So that was the top song in the US.
So some of the videos or the songs that played video, there's an age rating on it. Do you think we should have age ratings on our videos?
Well, if there's like boobies, I suppose we should have age ratings, but not really, unless there is boobies.
I'm gonna assume it's very explicit in every video.
No, I think it's 15, but they have had one for 15 and then one for 19 because it's gore and stuff. But do you think we should do that to our music video?
I don't know, I feel as though the way our culture is at the moment, I was actually watching X Factor last night and I saw as well today there's a news headline going on about Little Mix. It looked like, first of all they were wearing sort of weird outfits. Or basically, people were saying they like underwear, and then apparently just the one had camouflage on her stuff, but it was only a bit of the one colour of camouflage or whatever on the sort of front. I don't know, there's the fact that they were all sort of looking like they were in underwear for the start is, I don't know, that's sort of putting a picture out to people who look up to them to sort of go, oh, I'll dress like this, because you have to admit that culture's sort of run by celebrities in a way, especially music artists, and what they do is then something that teenage girls will then do. I feel as though that shouldn't really be a thing at all. No sort of music video should be so gory or sexual that there needs to be an age range on it, especially with performances as well. They shouldn't be sort of sexualised as much as it seems to be in the UK.
Yeah, just because like, you just porn and violence.
With BTS getting on like an English speaking chart and being #1, do you think more Korean music should be played on the radio?
Yeah.
When picking up their role with Rat Monster, do you think all the Korean fans in Korean and then like as international fans in English? Do you think that was a good idea? Do you think?
Yep, because that's language.
I feel as though sort of every musician and actor and stuff, when they'll just say, you know, thanks to all my fans, that sort of, that goes across the board for everyone, every race, everything. The fact that he singled it out a little, I think it's more of the fact that he could speak English as well, and he had that sort of opportunity.
I think he should have done it all in Korean. Like I said earlier, there's multiple countries, like, and they don't all speak English, so it would have just been easier to stick to the one language.
And the last question is, would you guys be
Definitely. Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's not my sort of thing. She's pretty good, but the boy band sort of thing, I couldn't.
So, now that I found out all this information, I have a rough idea of what teenagers think of K-pop music and if it should be international. Some of them were iffy if we should have A ratings on our music videos like they do in Korea. Most of them didn't mind that they went on TV shows to get famous, to get their name out there. We're going to see a K-pop group. It was all about taste rather than if they could understand what they were saying. So, should K-pop music be international? It depends.
Yeah, I was like 아침 계획기가 벌써 야왔을까 천만 남보다 설렌데도 믿을까 하루하루가 혹시 널 잃을까 난 두려워 에이 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 이 노래들은만 다 깨내주심이 불러도 그리 웃는 이름이 세상 사람들 모두가 우릴 보면서 부러워 에이 에이 에이
난 힘들고 지칠 때 가끔씩 넘어질 때 Girl you always pick me up 지금처럼 내 옆에 매일같이 내 곁에 이대로만 있어줘 때론 다투기도 해 처음과 다르기에 너는 내 안에 있어 You know that I love